Catchers, we're going to let you call your own game. Okay? Make sure you find your name on the chart, catchers and pitchers. Get with that pitcher or catcher and find out what he throws. So we'll let you guys call your own game. That's part of the fun. That's what you guys got the baseball knowledge of this one. We'll be able to do that for you. That's all good. Have fun. Get to know each other. Okay.
Annual tradition of the SlumpBuster bonfire takes place, the detonation, the explosion, and the burning bats. And the fun is underway in Omaha. College World Series starts tomorrow, but the Triple Crown SlumpBuster All-Star Game is featured tonight. We have over 60 players, 13 and 14-year-old players from around the SlumpBuster, put on by Triple Crown Sports, ready to take the ball field. The red team you see there is the SlumpBuster Stars. They are in the first base dugout. They will be the visitors today. And the home team designated in this All-Star Game is the Triple Crown Stars. They're in the third base dugout. Home team wearing the blue shirts in tonight's All-Star Game. I'm Thad Anderson, part of a gigantic Triple Crown Sports crew on hand in the Omaha area for the Triple Crown SlumpBuster. Over 500 youth baseball teams represented here in the tournament this year. Session 1 is going on now. There are 4 different sessions of youth baseball wrapped around the College World Series, and these players are part of Session 1. SlumpBuster stars being introduced now. They will take the field.
Devin Tremblay from the Lincoln Rebels. Zachary Escobedo from Team Red Dirt. Nevin Wall from Holman. Ryan Emanuel from Millard Elite. Tavon Sousa from Mackenzie Indians. Caleb Maddle from Holman. Lane Bolden from Hartford Orioles.
Camera 2, zoom out.
Cobelt from the Santa Monica
Ready,
Arsenal.
2, take 2.
Brandon Blakely from DBAT, Texas. Carl Aikman from
Keep
Golden
an eye on the
Spikes.
audio every once in a while too for me.
Colby Jarnigan from Team Red Dirt. Jacob Garcia
Ready,
from
3,
Texas
take 3.
Lightning. Trey Robertson from the Lincoln Rebels. Jason Jokubek from Mackenzie Indians.
Shall we
Samuel
do like
Juarez from the
a little
Kansas
pan
Crush.
against the guys on the
Alex
field?
Smith from DBAT, Texas.
In the
These
red?
guys?
Yeah.
Keelan Palmer
That's
from
right.
the Golden
Yeah, like a
Spikes.
slow pan.
Aaron Abraham
Yeah,
from the
catching
Santa
early,
Monica
take
Arsenal.
it 2.
Nick Rubin from the San Francisco Hawks.
Ready, 3,
Austin
take 3.
Garrity from the Kansas Crush. Ryan Schlotzauer from Texas Lightning. Tony Maggio from the Mackenzie Indians. Nate Watka from
And then
DBAT,
when you're watching
Texas.
this, that should be
Tyler Hill
silent.
from Golden Spikes.
That should be what?
Logan Walters from the Lincoln Rebels. Relief pitchers for the SlumpBuster All-Stars are Zachary Escobedo, Caleb Maddle, and Trey Robertson. Coaches for the SlumpBuster All-Stars
Ready, 4.
are Scott Hewitt, Tim Robertson, and Jeff Smith. And now for the Triple Crown Stars,
Ready, 4, take 4.
Nathan Drake from the Southwest Outlaws. Randy After from the Southside Express.
Triple Crown SlumpBuster All-Star Game is presented by Baseball America. Tonight's game is also sponsored by the Council Bluffs Convention Visitors Bureau, travelcouncilbluffs.com, and by GH Pin Company, ghpins.com, and presented by Triple Crown Sports at triplecrownsports.com. Triple Crown Sports proud to present this 2015 SlumpBuster All-Star Game. Plate meeting is taking place now. We'll tell you who is scheduled to go in the first inning defensively for the Triple Crown Stars, the home team in the third base dugout. You see their dugout there, the blue jersey tops. Players from a large mix of teams on the field tonight, getting a chance to meet each other and try to play some baseball against a talented squad across the way, the SlumpBuster Stars in the first base dugout. So right out of the box, let you know that rain last night moved this game from Thursday night to Friday night. Some of the players selected, a small number of the players selected, were not able to make the change, including a couple who need to play a tournament game tonight. Weather did a lot of damage yesterday, and the tournament crew did a great job to recover the games, but that included having to put a couple of games tonight. So several changes in the defensive mix according to the original grid. A lot of changes going on, so we'll try to keep an update as close as we can as we move some players around. But here's the scheduled first inning defensively for the Triple Crown Stars. You mentioned Evan Zenger, the pitcher, in the top one, and the catcher Ben Limberg around the infield. Wyatt Hodson scheduled to play first base. Coulter Coulard-Rodak is second base in this first inning. Hunter Schumacher at third base, and Ben Starcevich is the shortstop. That's the infield. And in the outfield, Bryson Matthews is in left field, Nathan Drake in center, and Randy Apter in right field, the defense for the Triple Crown Stars. Now, interesting little side note to the rosters for tonight. Two of the teams have to play in about 30 or 45 minutes in a tournament game, and they each had 3 players in this All-Star game. So the Southwest Outlaws and the Southside Express, we're going to front-load the batting orders with their guys. They will bat in the first inning. And in that bottom of the first for the Triple Crown Stars, when we get to the bottom of the first, they're going to bat 5 in the first inning no matter what, because those 5 have to leave and go play a tournament game. So even if the first 3 outs are recorded, or 3 outs in the first 4 batters, we will see 5 guys come to the plate in the bottom of 1 for the Triple Crown Stars. A side note for you, those are Southside Express and Southwest Outlaws players. But first, their team, the Triple Crown Stars, will play defense. They've taken the field. And it is Evan Zenger on the hill, and it's Ben Limberg behind the plate as advertised. Hodson and Schumacher, the corners on the infield. And up the middle, it's Coulard-Rodak and Starcevich, the middle infielders. Center fielder Nathan Drake, Bryson Matthews in left, Randy Apter in right. There's a look at our top of 1 pitcher, Evan Zenger. Evan, part of the Southside Express, part of that group that will be leaving after the first inning to jump just right next to us on field number 8 at Council Bluffs Rec Complex. We're on field 7. They'll take off to play a tournament game. Evan, the pitcher, out of Burr Ridge, Illinois. Won a Presidential Award for English Language Arts at his graduation. Struck out 12 in a game one time. His favorite college baseball team, TCU, so he's excited about the College World Series here in Omaha, is the strike 1 pitcher, Evan Zenger, facing the leadoff guy from the San Francisco Hawks, Reed Polino, batting. Polino took a strike, swings, and knocks it up back toward the middle. Grass infield slowing it down. Thrown across, and out 1 recorded in the top of the first inning. Again, this is a normal inning, top of 1, but then it's that bottom of the first. Be heads up. We'll see 5 batters, regardless of how many outs are recorded across those 5 batters. That was Ben Starcevich at shortstop from the Southside Express, and he threw that out to Wyatt Hodson of the Southwest Outlaws. Here in about half an hour, they're going to be playing against each other on the field right next to us. But right now, they're teammates making the first out of the top of the first of the SlumpBuster All-Star Game. That brings up Cameron Weber of Holman out of Wisconsin. Good pitch, sails, ball 1 to Cameron Weber. These batting orders are continuous. And we've got 30-plus guys on each team, so that's right, there's a guy batting in the 30 hole, the 31 hole. The pitchers are all scheduled to bat at the bottom of the orders tonight. Since they get featured on the hill, they get the most exposure. So the pitchers are all down at the bottom of the orders. Swing and a miss. Evan Zenger working quickly. He's got a game to get to. A foul off. Staying alive is Cameron Weber. Cameron of Holman, Wisconsin, the batter on the right side box. Let's play some basketball, some football, some track. Get off that and drew a walk. First base runner of the All-Star game is Cameron Weber. He's on by a walk. And now Peyton Hutchings. Peyton, a left-handed batter from the WBA Warriors. All-Star game. We'll see if the runners have the green light. Make their own decisions on the bases. Might see a little bit of run-in tonight. Peyton Hutchings from Coal City, Illinois. Weir's Baseball Academy, or WBA. Favorite baseball player, Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a ball drifted to behind the bag at second. Sliding catch, out recorded. Ben Starcevich, the shortstop, had an assist on the first batter. Now has a putout on the third batter. Soft line out by Peyton Hutchings, 2 down. And back-to-back Peytons scheduled to bat. So after Peyton Hutchings of the WBA Warriors, now Peyton Smith of Kansas Crush. Peyton of Topeka, Kansas, nicknamed Pappy. And his favorite baseball player, David Ortiz, makes sense. Swing and a miss. This ball's loose. Chance to move up for Cameron Weber. He'll take second base. 2 out and a runner at second. Batter Peyton Smith takes ball 2. Our umpires make it 1-1 count. That's right, he swung through the first one. So 1-1 count. Herbert Moore behind the plate tonight. Herbert handling the dish. And his son Robert Moore is our base umpire tonight. Herbert and Robert Moore selected to umpire this All-Star game. 3 chances in the inning for Ben Starcevich and 3 successful outs recorded. A couple of ground outs to Starcevich and a line out. And that ends the top of the first. 1 runner reached on a walk, but nothing in for the SlumpBuster Stars after a half inning of play. No score. Triple Crown Stars coming to bat. And as we move into the bottom of the first inning, we've got, let's see, am I going to refer to this as a special, let's call it a special treat. Is it a special treat? Yeah, we'll call it that. Our pitcher in the bottom of the first inning for the SlumpBuster Stars is Aaron Abraham. And as Aaron is pitching tonight, we're actually going to get a chance to get some inside info on Aaron. We're fortunate enough to be able to grab his head coach, Tim Schlatter. Tim is here with the Santa Monica Arsenal. Tim, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
So with Tim coaching and his pitcher pitching here, we'll get some extra observations on Aaron Abraham of Pacific Palisades, California. Plays for the Santa Monica Arsenal. Aaron, the defense here, he'll be caught by Alex Smith. Alex Smith, the catcher, in the bottom of 1. Trey Robertson plays first. Jason Jakubik plays second. Carl Aikman at third. Samuel Juarez has shortstop. Keelan Palmer at left. Jacob Garcia in center. And Tavon Tusa in right field. That's the defense for the SlumpBuster Stars in the bottom of 1. And again, they will send at least 5 guys to the plate because those first 5, they've got to leave and go play a tournament game right across the sidewalk over here. So we're going to make sure they all get an AB. And then we'll get them off to their rescheduled game. It was rained on yesterday and moved to tonight. Well, before we even see pitch 1 of the bottom of the first, Coach, what should we expect from Aaron? What kind of pitcher do we have up here on the hill?
Aaron's a good competitive kid. He has a fastball and his changeup. Throws a little bit of a cutter that he's been working on pretty recently. And see what he has tonight. He's first 4 innings early today for his 4 shutout innings. So we'll see what he has left in the tank.
That's a full day of work.
Yes, it is. A little bit more than what we wanted. But
Strike one is delivered by Aaron Abraham. Aaron, so 4 innings today, and that was, would you play 1 game or 2 games today?
We played 1 today, 2 yesterday, and 2 the day before. So
That's right. You took the 6-game option, so you can play a 4-game guarantee when you come to Omaha in the SlumpBuster, or you can take the extra day, get a couple more ball games. Aaron here facing the leadoff guy, Nathan Drake, left side batter. Nathan leads it off for the Triple Crown Stars, swings and sends that foul. Drake looking at a couple of strikes now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aaron Abraham off to a quick start, getting the advantage in the count. Nothing across in the top of 1 for SlumpBuster Stars. This ball foul, hooking down toward the bullpen. And so of the, you played 5 games then, 3 that count toward the seeding, and 2 bonus games, I guess. And
yeah.
How's the competition been so far? Have you enjoyed the trip so far?
Yeah, we've been having a great time. The competition's really good. We've played teams from all different states, and it's fun getting to play against people from other areas and other parts of the country that we're not used to.
Liner to third is caught. Out number 1. Strong swing from Nathan Drake. That will be out number 1. Carl Aikman on the glove down at third base. 1 away for the Triple Crown Stars in what will be at least a 5-guy appearance in the bottom of 1. Randy Apter now bats. Randy has the bat. And for Randy Apter, he plays for Southside Express. Nathan Drake of the Southwest Outlaws. Again, those 2 teams are going to play here in about 20 minutes. So the shortstop, first baseman combo in the top of 1. On the defense for this blue-shirted team, they'll be playing against each other. And now the first 5 batters in this order are going to be playing against each other, too. This ball popped to second and handled by Jason Jakubik, 2 away. Aaron Abraham, after 4 innings earlier today, he's just fine. The rest of your, what else you guys have planned while you're here in town? You going to catch a game, catch a College World Series game?
Yeah, we're going to try to make it over there tomorrow night. Hopefully we're still playing tomorrow afternoon and can make the afternoon game.
That's right.
We'll try and scramble over there tomorrow night. But yeah, great time here in Omaha. Everybody's been great. So thank you for all you guys are doing.
Yeah, you bet. Well, Santa Monica Arsenal, enjoy your trip here, and thanks for your time, Coach.
Thanks a lot.
All right, that's Coach Tim Schlatter and his pitcher, Aaron Abraham, just worked the bottom of the first. And we will head to the here is the top of the second inning now. The red-shirted SlumpBuster Stars. This ball off the bag at third base. That's going to be 1, and thinking about 2, going for 2. Here comes the throw. Head first, safe. Start off the top of the second with a base hit off the bag down the third base line. That's Jacob Fila of Miller Blue Legends. And that brings Sam Chesler to the plate. So Jacob Fila, local guy, give a double on the ball off the bag at third and the hustle play. Head first into the bag. Now going to take a break, try to get the dirt back out of his eyes. Gives us a chance to thank our coaches who volunteered tonight to coach in this All-Star game. Checking him out there, that was Tim Robertson of the Lincoln Rebels. Tim just checked out his newly met player from from the same area, Miller Blue Legends out of the Omaha area, and the Lincoln Rebels just down the road. So Tim Robertson, Jeff Smith of DBAT Texas, and Scott Debus of Golden Spikes out of Kansas are the coaches in this All-Star game. Runner down to third base on a swing by Chesler, ground out 6-3, 1 away. Jacob Fila moves on to third base. Sam Chesler of Santa Monica Arsenal, so he's one of the players for Tim Schlatter, who we just talked to last half inning. And now Jared Metz. Jared Metz of Hartford Orioles has a chance to tie the game right here. Double to lead off the inning now. Jacob Fila at third base with 1 down on the Chesler ground out. Chopped. Chance to score. Runner breaks. No play to the plate. That's an RBI ground out. Productive out for Jared Metz. 6-3 on the ground ball and an RBI. And home comes Jacob Fila. So Jared Metz ties us up at 1 run apiece. We'll fix that score bug for you. That's one for the red and one for the blue. And now it's Devin Trumbley of Lincoln Rebels. Again to shortstop. And again played nicely. So the shortstops for the Triple Crown Stars defense being featured heavily. That's Hayden Ambule. Hayden Ambule makes all three of the defensive plays after Ben Starsovich was involved in all three outs at shortstop in the top of the first. Now in the top of the second, it's Hayden Ambule wielding a productive glove. Ambule smooth in that shortstop position. And for Hayden of the Colorado Springs Sidewinders, lives in Black Forest, Colorado. Nice work by Hayden Ambule, who does all the work, but again, moving a runner around productively. A double, a ground ball to move him up, ground ball moved him up, ground ball scored him. So the one run in, and the game tied at 1 after 1.5. Coming up for Triple Crown Stars in the bottom of the second, Nick Sir and Josiah Del Valle and Zach Surface. Those are the three scheduled to bat here for Triple Crown Stars. SlumpBuster webcasts are presented by Baseball America, the nation's leading baseball resource from the major and minor leagues to prospects, draft, college, and high school. The MLB draft just happened. The College World Series is getting underway just across town. You can keep up with all things baseball at baseballamerica.com. Our thanks to Baseball America presenting this SlumpBuster All-Star Game webcast. On Sunday, we'll have the 14 and under championship game here on WatchTCS.com. The SlumpBuster 14-year-old championship game Sunday. That's at 11:15 Central Time, so 12:15 Eastern, and 9:15 a.m. Pacific Time at 11:15 Omaha clock on Sunday. The 14s will be featured right here, presented by Baseball America on WatchTCS.com. We head to the bottom of 2. That last half inning, Andrew Houghton and Josh Neppel worked the battery. And now we've got Nick Rubin throwing to Devin Tremblay. Devin Tremblay behind the plate. This ball hit hard. Deep field here at Council Bluffs Rec Complex. And this ball's down. Smoked for a leadoff double. Triple Crown Stars in business with Nick Sir driving a ball over the top in left field, out into the deep grass. Center field 400 feet here. Left field line 325, right field line 325. So not likely to see anything get out of this yard tonight, but that ball was blasted by Nick Sir of St. Joe's Storm. He's on at second base with nobody down, and Josiah Del Valle of Aurora Thunder batting. Pitch down is kept in front nicely by Devin Trumbley. Another ball down. Trumbley again working the dirt. The pitch is from Nick Rubin. Ball bounce, going to give the runner a chance to move up slowly to shortstop. Going to have to make a quick throw. Done. Playing on 90-foot bases here. 60-foot, 6-inch pitching in 90-foot bags for this mixed 13 and 14-year-old All-Star game. So enough time to record the out on Del Valle, but another productive out. 6-3 on the ground out. And that was Zachary Escovedo at short. Throwing over to Caleb Maddle at first base for the SlumpBuster Stars defense. Good block behind the dish by Tremblay. Devin of Lincoln, Nebraska, catching right there behind Zach Surface of the Colorado Springs Sidewinders, getting his AB. Swings and misses in the bottom of 2. Going to be small ball tonight. Triple Crown Stars got a run in the first. And the SlumpBuster Stars answered with one in the top of the second. Now another chance to score. This ball is ripped to center. Sliding try is off the tip of the glove. No catch in center field by Brandon Blakely. Good effort. Going to make a good throw in. And gunned down. Zach Surface trying for 2. So a single and an RBI for Surface. He is thrown out 8-4, or make it 8-6 on the cleanup in the outfield. But that does score. Nick Sir, the leadoff double, pays off. 2-1, Triple Crown Stars back on top. Patrick Leary of Rochester Rattlers, the batter. Breaking ball bounces, and Devin Tremblay showing some good things behind the plate. Great work by Tremblay, and especially appreciated with nobody on base. The catcher still working hard like that, even when there are no runners threatening to move up. Ball chopped back to the mound, deflects off of the pitcher. Nick Rubin recovers it, but threw it away. Chance to get an extra base. Patrick Leary safely out to second base with 2 down. Hit it hard right back up the middle. Nick Rubin just fighting to dodge it and try to keep it on the infield. Knocked it down, but the throw gets away, so runner on 2 with 2 down for Lucas Plummer. Lucas Plummer of Slammers Thompson. Another great block by Tremblay. Keeps the runner at second base with 2 down. Important to keep him that extra 90 feet farther away. Jim Sir and Jamie Thompson are doing the coaching tonight for Triple Crown Stars. Jim Sir, his son Nick, already scored in this inning, and now Jamie Thompson, who coaches Slammers Thompson, one of his players, Lucas Plummer, is at the plate trying to add another run on for the blue-shirted Triple Crown Stars. Runner going, and no chance. Good jump by Patrick Leary. Pitch rides in, and walk is issued to Lucas Plummer. Runners on the corners now, 2 away. So again, in an all-star game situation, chance to put a little action on here. Jim Sir is currently coaching third base, St. Joe's Storm coach, and Jamie Thompson of Slammers Thompson out of Colorado is coaching first base. Let's see if they get something going here. They do. Runner breaks, and gonna let him take second base. Plummer takes a stolen base down to second. Patrick Leary at third. Riley Herrera gets a chance to drive in 2. Good pitch from Nick Rubin. Another strike thrown by Nick Rubin. Nicely done. Chance to get himself out of the inning. Nick Rubin of the San Francisco Hawks. This time, fields it up. Good job shortening up his throw. Lobs it over, and the out made. So Nick Rubin gets the ball over to Caleb Maddle. Ends the bottom of the second with a threat out there, but those runners left at second and third. 1 run came home. It's 2-1. Triple Crown Stars after 2 innings of play. It's an 8-inning game tonight, and a full 8 will be played. We'll play the bottom of the 8th no matter what, because that's a half inning where several players get their chance to be featured in this all-star format. So we will play a full 8, even if the home team's ahead at the bottom of the 8th. And right now, after 2, the home team is up 2-1. Triple Crown Stars on top. Scheduled to bat in the top of the 3rd, Zachary Escovedo of Team Red Dirt, Nevin Wall of Holman, and Ryan Emanuel of Millard Elite. Top of the third inning now for the SlumpBuster All-Star game. That's Jonah Sibley warming up. Jonah Sibley of Michiana Scrappers. Jonah throwing his warm-up pitches to his catcher, Jacob Walls. Jacob has the dish in the top of the third. Catching pitches from Jonah Sibley, the infield defense, first base Kit Wigington, and third base Chris Jacobs. Up the middle, it's Peter Nickerson at second base, and Patrick Leary at short. Outfield, Josiah Del Valle is in left, Braxton Antonelli in center, and Tyler Jensen has right field. For the top of the third inning, with the SlumpBuster Stars batting and trailing by a 2-1 score. Trying to get our long-time, talented, attractive, and fun producer Martin Tarr to jump on a headset with me here, but he won't do it. Or you're not supposed to be mentioned on the internet at all. Catcher and pitcher are talking it over a little bit here, making sure they got their signs straight. Remember, these are players who haven't met for the most part. You know, almost nobody on these teams has met each other before tonight. So you got pitchers and catchers. They get a chance to bullpen in the previous defensive half inning. So in the top of the second, Sibley and Walls would have been down in the bullpen working things out. And right there they got together after the warm-up pitches just to make sure they're on the same page. And now Zachary Escovedo of Team Red Dirt leads off the top of the third. Zachary of Edmond, Oklahoma. That's where Team Red Dirt is from the Oklahoma representation here at the Youth Baseball Tournament. Triple Crown SlumpBuster in Omaha. Thad Anderson with you from Council Bluffs Rec Complex. Pop-up on the first pitch by Escovedo. It is an out. One away in the top of the third. The pop-up to the third baseman, Chris Jacobs. Now it's Nevin Wall of Holman. Nevin rolls one softly on the infield. A little indecision between third and short, but a strong throw. Nicely recovered. And the cannon arm across the diamond, good for Patrick Leary. Leary makes the throw. And now Ryan Emanuel, Miller Elite. Ryan Emanuel batting. Top of three. Breaking ball finds the zone. Pretty strong inning being put up here by Jonah Sibley. In a game that looked like it'll be a grinder, a low-scoring affair. Quickly into an 0-2 count now. Sibley and Walls, the battery, working together well. And a swing and a miss. That is the first strikeout of the night recorded by any pitcher, and it was hung up by Jonah Sibley, who works a very nice frame in the top of the third. Got a pop out, a ground out, and a swinging strikeout to keep the score at 2-1 in favor of Triple Crown Stars. To the bottom of the third will go, and scheduled to bat in the bottom of the third, the catcher who just finished up behind the plate, Jacob Walls of Aurora Thunder, scheduled to lead off in the bottom of the third. Pete Nickerson of Hit Club Renegades and Chris Jacobs of Wayzata Trojans, the three scheduled to bat for Triple Crown Stars. For the SlumpBuster Stars defense, Trey Robertson to pitch and Sam Chesler to catch as we head toward the bottom of three. Our thanks to the Council Bluffs Convention Visitors Bureau, supporters of the Triple Crown SlumpBuster. Council Bluffs, Iowa, what a surprise. Genuinely nice people proudly welcome you to a community laced with trails, water, and diamonds. Music, nature, and the latest bedding wrap you with the promise of lasting memories and a good night's sleep. Like us on Facebook at Travel Council Bluffs. TravelCouncilBluffs.com, the Council Bluffs CVB, a longtime supporter of the Triple Crown SlumpBuster. Here comes the bottom of the third inning, and that is Jacob Walls walking into the screen and getting ready to take his right side at bat as Herbert Moore, our plate umpire, does a little maintenance on the dish. Catcher Sam Chesler gets in position, and here comes the first pitch for Trey Robertson. Robertson misses wide on the first pitch into the bottom of the third. So again, it's Walls and then Peter Nickerson and Chris Jacobs. The three due up. There's a shot back up the middle. Nice swing by Jacob Walls. He's on base, and again, every inning the Triple Crown Stars have had a runner aboard, and they've scored one in each of the first two innings. They've got another guy aboard here. Aurora Thunder's Jacob Walls. Nice swing and a single. So unless we get a double play somewhere in the mix here, that means Zach Lang of St. Joe's Storm would get a chance in this bottom of the third. Here's Peter Nickerson of Hit Club Renegades. Trey Robertson, pretty good glove pop on the pitch, missed it for a ball. And just missed off the edge there for a 2-0 count. Swing on a high pitch, out at second, tried to turn, not in time at first. Got the front end forced out at second of Jacob Walls for the first out. Nickerson aboard on a fielder's choice. Chris Jacobs of Wayzata Trojans bats. So the ground ball there to shortstop. That's Austin Garrity playing short. Force out to Reed Polino, the second baseman. Throw over to Jared Metz, not in time to turn the DP. Chris Jacobs gets strike one. Here comes his second pitch of his at-bat. And it's even at 1-1. Chris Jacobs, the Wayzata Trojans out of Minnesota. Another ball chopped short, slowing down in that grass. Running throw is in time. SlumpBuster Stars defense getting the job done. So Austin Garrity was actually scheduled to pitch this half inning, but due to earlier tournament use, just came over from another tournament game with the reschedule from the rain. So he gave up the pitching hill and played shortstop, and he's making outs for Trey Robertson, who stepped in as a bullpen guy. Nice work by Garrity to go to work defensively. Had an assist to second base on a forced out. Now a throw out across to first against Chris Jacobs. Zachary Lang batting. Zachary of St. Joe's Storm out of Illinois. Austin Garrity, again, he was going to pitch, so they made some adjustments here. Austin told us he plays third base, pitcher, and outfield. Didn't list shortstop among his positions. Well, it is now. Swing and a miss. Robertson gets a strike into the count. Fell behind 3-0, but staying alive here. 2-1. The team that's batting has the lead. The Triple Crown Stars. A little action out at second base, holding the runner on. And a 5-pitch walk. On base goes Zach Lang. So that lets Josh Neppel of Colorado Cardinal bat. Josh, another right-handed batter, into the box. 2 down. First pitch swinging. Another chance at shortstop. Running through it. Flipping it across. Throw comes wide, and the run's going to score at least one, maybe two. Runner now being held up. Almost got out of the inning, but instead the ball gets away. Peter Nickerson scores. It's 3-1 Triple Crown Stars. Zach Lang to third, and Josh Neppel safely in at second base. So another running try for Austin Garrity at shortstop. That throw got away from him and got to the right side foul fence. Strike one put up against Hayden Ambule of the Colorado Springs Sidewinders. We saw Hayden play some good shortstop earlier in this game, recording a hat trick of outs in his defensive effort at shortstop. And here he's got a chance to plate a couple more teammates. 1 run in each inning so far for Triple Crown Stars. Pitch missed, down and out, 3-1 count. Here it comes from Robertson. And he missed it, bases full now for the Triple Crown Stars. Hayden Ambule draws a walk, and Justin Molenpaw of Hit Club Renegades now bats. I think we've got a bunch of Hit Club Renegades teammates sitting in the bleachers right next to us over here, making a lot of noise. Swings, hits it towards second. Ball stays down. Nice work, and in time to avoid any more damage at second base. Reed Polino picked it up, threw it to Jared Metz. Ground out ends the bottom of the third. 1 more run in for Triple Crown Stars. 3-1 blue team on top of the red, going to the 4th inning of an 8-inning ball game. Into the 4th inning we go. Triple Crown Stars leading 3-1 and playing defense, and we'll set up the defense for the Stars. They've got Chris Jacobs pitching in the top of the 4th. Zach Surface will catch him. Lucas Plummer at first. Riley Herrera at third. At shortstop, it's Nick Sir. Second base is Cooper Markham. In the outfield, Braxton Antonelli has left. Tyler Jensen has center, and Josiah Del Valle has right field. And the batters for SlumpBuster Stars, Tavon Tusa leads off from Mackensites Indians. Caleb Maddle of Holman will bat second. Lane Boylan of Hartford Orioles will bat third in the top of the 4th inning. I'm Thad Anderson with you from Council Bluffs Recreation Complex. The bonfire still burning out across the right field fence. So the SlumpBuster explosion, the big detonation has happened, and the bonfire burns. And Triple Crown SlumpBuster tournament director Brandon Hardy made a cameo celebrity appearance, so we threw Brandon on a headset. Hello, Brandon. Welcome into the booth of glory. All the magic happens. This is the spot where all the great stuff goes on, and I know you've been buried in a room trying to reschedule this whole thing. Good job riding through the first wave of storms.
Yes, the rain that came on Friday night was definitely a challenge for everyone, not only the staff, but the facility partners, the teams, and everyone staying with us.
Well, good work so far. You always know you're coming out here for a ride when you show up. I know you're here for all 4 sessions and just getting tuned up, right? Just getting loosened up with your rescheduling. But great job of keeping all the teams and the players moving toward ball fields. A lot of moving parts, and already probably a little bit behind on sleep, but there's time to sleep in July, right?
There is time to sleep in July. Time here is for the teams and making sure they get baseball.
Tavon Tusa leads off the top of the 4th inning. SlumpBuster Stars could use a run or two here. They're down 3-1, and Tusa of Mackensites Indians. And people who've been around youth baseball know the Mackensites program pretty well. Tavon plays for that group. Brandon, you've dealt with them quite a bit in Omaha. They put up some good ball teams.
I did. In fact, just recently I went out and saw their facility and met their staff out there. I saw quite a few teams out in the Kansas City area.
Pop up by Tavon Tusa to second base. That's 1 away in the top of the 4th. At second base in this inning is Cooper Markham, the defender, who caught the ball. Markham gloves out number 1. Caleb Maddle of Holman is batting, and we were just informed that he's scheduled now to pitch the bottom of this inning. Again, a few tweaks going on in the dugouts as we have changes happening. Maddle hit it hard, but right at third base, and another out. Crowd enjoys that defensive effort. Third base, Riley Herrera has the catch. Good swing by Mattel, but he's out. That means it's Lane Boylan's turn. Hartford Orioles of Wisconsin. And Lane Boylan, their guy, he's going to swing first pitch and bounce it to shortstop. And a quick inning, so there goes Chris Jacobs onto the hill and quickly off of the hill. At shortstop, Nick Sir made the play. Lucas Plummer gloves it at first base. And that is a quick 3 outs. Boylan grounds out. After the top of the fourth, still Triple Crown Stars 3, SlumpBuster Stars 1. So, Brandon, with the SlumpBuster activities here, I know we're surrounded by all kinds of stuff tonight. Tell us a little more about the festival and what happens here in Omaha.
You bet. Yeah, it gives the teams an opportunity to come down here, and we have 37 states represented, so it gives them a chance to see teams from across the country. We literally have teams from Massachusetts to San Francisco, as far up as Washington, and as far south as Texas. So we appreciate all the teams that take their time throughout the year to fundraise and get ready for this. This is a year-long commitment in order to attend planning process for the teams, so they can come out here and play top teams from across the country.
And mixed in, of course, the ball games. The players come for playing their own games, but then there's all kinds of things on the side. I know you have some College World Series tie-ins for the teams. Tell us more about how you partner up with CWS.
We do. We are the largest ticket purchaser of the College World Series. This year we had acquired 15,000 tickets for the teams. Each team receives 2 packs of tickets to attend a College World Series game. They're good for any game while in town. And these are the general admission outfield seats, and gives them a chance to hang out with the real fans, the college guys, fans that come in and support their teams from their success, the top 8 teams in the country.
So that all starts tomorrow, the College World Series, couple of games, 2 o'clock Central and 7 o'clock Central, and several of these players we're seeing tonight will be over at TD Ameritrade Park enjoying themselves, but tonight they're featured on the Triple Crown SlumpBuster All-Star Game webcast. Thanks for being with us. As we get to the bottom of the fourth, first pitch swinging, driven to the right side. Nicely played on one hop and out. Good swing for Aiden Smith of Colorado Cardinal. He's a ground out victim. Aiden led it off from 1 away. Second base for the SlumpBuster Stars defense is Cameron Weber. Again, Caleb Mattel pitching this bottom of the fourth, and Peyton Smith doing the catching. Cameron Weber at second. Got Ryan Emanuel over at third. Jacob Fila plays short in this half inning. James Cobelt, Colby Jarnigan, and Austin Garrity in the outfield. Garrity in right, Cobelt in left, and Jarnigan in center. Lefty Caleb Mattel just called in from the pen to replace a pitcher who again was caught up in part of the reschedule effort. Now playing with his team, so Mattel's going to step on, gets that quick first out. He's pitching to Hunter Schumacher. Schumacher of Michiana Scrappers. Took a strike. Lefty Mattel pitches. Missed inside. Caleb Mattel, our pitcher here, also plays some first base, some center field. Says he prefers Mike Trout as his favorite player. His favorite college baseball team, Vanderbilt. See a lot of that on these kids' info sheets these days. A lot of Vanderbilt popularity.
Yes.
Back to try to defend it this year. Another ground ball to second base, 2 down.
Number 1 pick out of Major League Baseball draft, shortstop.
Dan Dansby Swanson of Vanderbilt, the number 1 pick in the draft from Vanderbilt. The Commodores back in Omaha trying to defend their title. Took out Virginia last year. Both teams back in it again this year. Here's 2-out batter in the bottom of the fourth. Kayla Beasy from Wayzata Trojans. Kayla on the right side takes a strike. Hit a grand slam in an all-star game in her career as Kayla Beasy. Won't have a chance here with nobody aboard and the center field fence at 400 feet. It's also a bit of a hindrance. Kayla would like to be a New York Yankee when she grows up. That's her preferred profession, her career path. Favorite movie? A League of Their Own. I love it. Kayla out there, you got a couple of daughters of your own. I'm sure you're enjoying seeing Kayla get an AB here against all these guys.
Yes, it is good to definitely see the girls out playing some baseball.
Big goal with Kayla is to play college baseball. Trying to blaze some trails. You know, she really wants to play college baseball, but remember, she's just a young person, still a kid. She also really likes cats. So, you want to be a Yankee, but also just kind of likes hanging out with her cats.
We have 3 dogs.
Kayla draws a walk, so she is on base. Kayla Beasy with 2 outs is a base runner, and that keeps the string alive. The Triple Crown Stars have had at least a runner on in every inning. They have scored 1 run in each of the first 3 innings. We'll see if they can do it again by cashing in the walk to Kayla Beasy. Braxton Antonelli of Hit Club Renegades bats. Fouled away, strike 1. Comes a 1-strike pitch with 2 away. The lefty, Caleb Maddle, won't go over toward Caleb Beasy on the leadoff. Ball in the dirt makes it a 1-1 count. Excuse me, swing fouled away. So Brandon is checking on the SlumpBuster Stars defensive first baseman because Maddle, who's pitching, was supposed to play first this inning, and instead making a little adjustment out there, so we're checking on that. There's a swing and a miss and a strike. A little confusion. It is strike 3, and off the field comes the defense for the SlumpBuster Stars. That first baseman, that half inning over there, was Peyton Hutchings playing first for the SlumpBuster Stars. They finally hang up a clean frame, and we'll go back to the bats down 3-1. To the 5th inning we go. 8-inning ball game is scheduled up, and the pitcher here in the top of the 5th, Bobby Dix. Bobby Dix will throw to Ben Limberg in the top of 5. So last thing from you, Brandon. And there we are on the webcast. So that's me. Oh, wait, that's Brandon. Brandon, before you go, one last thing I'm curious about. The bonfire is still burning over there. Any stats on that as far as how much, firepower is in that thing when they blow that thing up? It's a big deal. What do you know about that?
A lot of bangs and booms, some fireworks, a lot of gasoline to keep that thing burning. I think there's still kids throwing bats on the bonfire, much like camping.
Yeah, that's the tradition of the SlumpBuster. You can bring your cursed wooden bats and throw them into the bonfire and exercise those slump-ridden bats, right?
Yep, they definitely enjoy that part of the bonfire and make sure they start something new and something hot going into bracket play this weekend.
You've got obviously a bunch of facility partners, a bunch of lodging partners. I know that's a huge part of your effort all year long, and anybody in there, or not anybody in particular, but just across the board, I'm sure you know those people are big on your chart.
They are. Everybody's a great supporter of this event. We're on 21 different facilities, 73 different fields, 5 different cities. City of Council Bluffs, which obviously the rec complex we're playing at today is an amazing partner for this event.
Brandon, thanks for your time. Good luck with the run here in Omaha.
Thank you.
That's Brandon Hardy, who hooked me up with some College World Series tickets today, so I like him even more. And we start off the top of the 5th inning, down by a couple of runs. SlumpBuster Stars batting, trying to get it going with James Cobelt of Santa Monica Arsenal. We talked to his head coach back in the first inning. Tim Schlatter joined us. Now the Arsenal represented at the plate, and they are represented well on a strong swing. Ball driven back through the middle. Single for James Cobelt, and something cooking here in the top of the 5th inning for SlumpBuster Stars. Brandon Blakely of DBAT, Texas, now bats. He'll be followed by Carl Aikman of Golden Spikes out of Kansas, and then Colby Jarnigan of Team Red Dirt from Oklahoma. Pitch is up from Bobby Dix, again pitching to Ben Limberg in the 5th. Kit Wigington as first base. Coulter Coulard Rodak at second. Hunter Schumacher at third. Shortstop is Aiden Smith. There's a throw over, and diving back in is James Cobelt. In the infield, Wigington and Schumacher at the corners. Coulard Rodak and Aiden Smith, the middle infielders. Left fielder Braxton Antonelli, center fielder Cooper Markham, and right fielder Justin Molenpaw. 2-ball count now to the left-hand batter. Nobody out. SlumpBuster Stars want to put something together right here and either get closer or even it up as we head into the second half of the All-Star matchup. 69 players were selected for the game tonight. 35 on one roster, 34 on the other. Again, continuous batting orders tonight, so got to get all the way down through the order before you roll it over. This ball chopped back to the middle. Chance for two. 1-6 to 3. The DP, first twin killing of the All-Star game. Nicely done. Fielded by Bobby Dix. Turned and got it to the shortstop, Aiden Smith, who gunned it across to Kit Wigington. And that's a couple of big outs after the leadoff single. Bobby Dix gloved it and made a good spin. You see a lot of young players turn and fire that thing into center field. He put it right on the money. And then a quick turn at shortstop by Aiden Smith. So now with nobody on, Carl Aikman bats. Shot at foul right side. Carl Aikman of Golden Spikes. Mentioned out of Kansas. Carl from Topeka took a strike. He's got a 1-2 count. The switch hitter is Carl. He's batting right side here against a righty, so opted for this side of the plate. Stayed off a breaking pitch. 2-2 count. Troy Aikman is his cousin. This guy, Carl Aikman, he popped it up and out. Well, the pitcher took over on defense. Bobby Dix started a 1-6-3 double play and then caught the pop-up off the bat of Carl Aikman. He got Aikman into a 2-strike count, threw a good pitch, and got the pop out. So there goes the top of the fifth. Nothing happening for SlumpBuster Stars. Triple Crown Stars will try to extend on their 2-run lead in the bottom of the fifth. They will send Kit Wigington, Tyler Jensen, and Ben Limberg to the plate. And pitching in the bottom of the fifth, Eli Berggren of Mackensites Indians. Eli Berggren will pitch to Alex Smith as we head to the bottom of 5. GH Pin Company is the official trading pin partner of Triple Crown Sports and a proud sponsor of the Triple Crown Sportsmanship Program, a family business that treats you like family. GHPins.com. Thanks to GH Pins, longtime partner of Triple Crown Sports. And Triple Crown Sports presenting this SlumpBuster All-Star Webcast and the Omaha SlumpBuster for the next couple of weeks. Whatever your game, baseball, softball, basketball, volleyball, treat your team right with destination locations, signature memories, professional staff. You can get in the game at triplecrownsports.com. Good crowd of folks gathered around field number 7 at Council Bluffs Recreation Complex. You can see behind home plate, they're stacked a couple deep. And that goes on all the way down the lines, down the right field line. Good crowd on hand to watch these All-Stars go at it on a Friday night in Council Bluffs, just across the river from Omaha, all part of the metro area here. Swing and a miss, Eli Berggren pitching in Mackensites Indians, Berggren's team. He's throwing to Alex Smith. Alex of DBAT, Texas. And the leadoff guy is Kit Wigington of Colorado Springs Sidewinders. Pitch sails for a 3-1 count. Back in sights from the Kansas City area, so Missouri, Kansas, depending where each rostered kid lives, which side of the line there. You got Kansas City and Texas and Colorado all featured in the battery and the plate right there, and Wigington's going to draw a leadoff walk. Tyler Jensen of Brighton Bulldogs, another Colorado guy. Brighton, Colorado, the home of the Bulldogs. Tyler Jensen bats. Sporting the patriotic arm sleeve. He pops this, gets over the head of the pitcher. Still a chance at second base. Tried first and too late. Everybody's safe. So the jam shot by Tyler Jensen pays off. 2-on with nobody out. Ben Limberg will bat. Runner had to freeze Kit Wigington to see if that ball's going to be caught. He was going to be the easier out as far as time to get him, but hard to see that for the charging second baseman. So Wigington moves in safely to second, Jensen to first. Jumping out and keeping the pitch from getting to the backstop, Alex Smith handles it, the catcher. Here's a look at that runner at second base, Kit Wigington. A couple of Colorado guys on the bases now. Wigington of Colorado Springs Sidewinders, Tyler Jensen of Brighton Bulldogs, and a Minnesota teammate, Ben Limberg of Rochester Rattlers batting. It's Tim Robertson making a quick trip to the hill. Again, Tim Robertson of Lincoln Rebels from Nebraska. That's him there. Working with Scott Debus of Golden Spikes out of Kansas. And Jeff Smith of DBAT, Texas. They're the three coaches for the SlumpBuster Stars, playing defense right now, down by 2 runs. Bottom of 5th of an 8-inning game. Jim Sir is currently coaching first base. St. Joe's Storm out of Illinois is Coach Sir's team. And Jamie Thompson of Slammers Thompson out of Colorado. He's coaching third right now. Again, our thanks to the coaches who volunteered to come out and spend some enjoyable time with these All-Stars tonight. Walk pitch, loads the bases, nobody out. Bases full for Coulter Coulard Rodak of Slammers Thompson. Third Colorado kid to come to the plate in these 4 batters this inning. A Colorado Springs Sidewinders player, a Brighton Bulldog, and now Coulter Coulard Rodak, a member of Slammers Thompson of the Denver area. Lefty took a pitch high for a ball. A little bullpen action for SlumpBuster Stars. Alex Smith of DBAT, Texas, getting loose, and another couple heading down there too. Get some arms ready. Base is full. Pitch taken. Nowhere to put him here. Got that in the zone. Keep the count going. Coulter Coulard Rodak lives in Lafayette, Colorado. Youngest of 5 kids. And he draws himself an RBI walk, driving in Kit Wigington. Wigington scores. Coulard Rodak. Third walk of the inning, 3 walks and a single. That's an RBI for Rodak, or Coulard Rodak, and Cooper Markham scheduled to bat. And here comes Trey Robertson, Tim Robertson. His son Trey is playing, and Tim, the coach, is going to make the pitching change here. There's a pitch count limit in the All-Star game. Don't want these guys throwing too many pitches because they are also playing a tournament out here this week. So they're going to get a break for Eli Berggren. And go to a lefty. It's going to be Peyton Hutchings of WBA Warriors. Peyton, the lefty, going to pitch. And he's in a jam here. His team now down 4-1 and still nobody out, and base is full. Peyton Hutchings, the relief pitcher in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hutchings of Coal City, Illinois, plays for Weir's Baseball Academy. I mentioned earlier the favorite player, Bryce Harper, as numerous players have mentioned. Peyton took Harper as his favorite guy, and we've had the pleasure of watching Bryce grow up in Triple Crown baseball events. I remember the first time I saw him, he was 11 years old. He was in 4 televised games from Steamboat Springs, Colorado, as an 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old, and 14-year-old in championship games. Bryce now in position to be one of the starting members of the All-Star team in the National League this year. 1-1 count. Peyton Hutchings starts his relief appearance facing Cooper Markham of Wayzata Trojans. Again, bases loaded, nobody out. Good pitch, got the right away outer edge. 1-2. Bender, and the runner can't go. First base occupied, nicely blocked, well done. And the out on the strikeout. Runners won't move because of the nice play behind the plate by Alex Smith. Saving a run and also saving the strikeout. So instant effectiveness for Peyton Hutchings. Getting an important first out. Now a chance to roll it up and get out of this with only 1 run of damage. Coming to the plate with it. There's one. Smith going to try for the out. Threw it high, and 1 run is in. Another run scores. Runners on the corners. Couple come across for the Triple Crown Stars. Ground ball from Andrew Houghton. He's safe down at first. The out recorded at the plate. So just 1 run in there. It was Tyler Jensen who was thrown out at the plate, but then Ben Limberg scored behind him. Coulter Coulard-Rodak moves around to third. Houghton at first. And a run across. Toss over to first base on the corners situation. Coulard-Rodak at third and Andrew Houghton at first. Both Slammers Thompson players out of Colorado, teammates. Runner goes late. Alex Smith just going to eat that, not give a chance for the runner from third to score. So now 2 in scoring position for Jonah Sibley of Michiana Scrappers. Hits it hard toward right. That's going to score both of the runners. Sibley comes through with 2 RBI on the 2-out swing. Jonah of Niles, Michigan takes advantage of his AB with 2 down and scores a couple more. Coulard-Rodak scored. Houghton scored. Sibley on at first. Seven to 1 score. A couple more up. That's 4 in the inning now for Triple Crown Stars. Bobby Dix batting. Bobby pitched the top of the inning. Got a ground out. Actually, a double play ground out. Gave up a single and then a 1-6-3 DP that Bobby started himself. And then he caught a pop-up to end it. Now he bats. Runner going. Smith's throw. In time. Got him. Nice throw. Alex Smith showing some good skill behind the plate. Blocking the ball well and throwing out a steal try by Jonas Sibley to end the bottom of the 5th. But 4 runs come across the plate for Triple Crown Stars. It's 7-1. Blue squad on top of the red. Top of the 6th comes up next. Scheduled to bat in the top of 6 will be Colby Jarnigan. Colby Jarnigan will lead it off from Team Red Dirt. Jacob Garcia of Texas Lightning. And then Trey Robertson of Lincoln Rebels scheduled to bat in the top of 6. TravelCouncilBluffs.com. check it out. That's where we are tonight. You can see the casino sign out behind center field. Got some riverside gaming options in Council Bluffs. Great ball fields, nature, trails, music, the whole bit. Council Bluffs, Iowa. What a surprise. Genuinely nice people proudly welcome you to a community laced with trails, water, and diamonds. Music, nature, and the latest bedding wrap you with the promise of lasting memories and a good night's sleep. You can like them on Facebook at Travel Council Bluffs. It's travelcouncilbluffs.com, the website. Our thanks to the Council Bluffs Convention Visitors Bureau for their ongoing support of the SlumpBuster presented by Triple Crown Sports. And it'll be Colby Jarnigan. He'll be followed by Trey Robertson. So we've got a skip in the batting order against some players affected by reschedules and some other activities with the game being moved from Thursday to Friday due to weather. So Jacob Garcia, congratulations on your selection to the All-Star game, but not able to make the move to tonight. So we'll skip Jacob in the order. Colby Jarnigan to be followed by Trey Robertson, and the third batter of the inning is Jason Jakubik. It's going to be Team Red Dirt of Oklahoma, Lincoln Rebels of Nebraska, and Mackenzie's Indians of Missouri. This ball is hit high and deep to right, hangs up, and played by the Triple Crown Stars defense. Tyler Jensen got back and got under it. Jensen, the right fielder this inning, makes the catch on the deepest ball we've seen hit tonight. Great swing by Colby Jarnigan as a long fly out. Outfielders Tyler Jensen in right. There you see a quick look back at what he just did. Aiden Smith in center. Josiah Del Valle is the left fielder. Jacob Hinshaw pitching to Josh Neppel in the top of the sixth. Caleb Beasy plays first. Zach Lang at third. Cooper Markham at second. And the shortstop is Hayden Ambule in the sixth inning. Trey Robertson pitched a little bit for us earlier. Now he's batting. The Lincoln Rebels. Trey Robertson. Ball bounced to the middle. Good move toward the bag, and the throw is just in time. More defense from the Triple Crown Stars. Cooper Markham picked it up and made the throw to Caleb Beasy playing first base. Now Jason Jakubik is in for Mackenzie's Indians with a couple of quick outs in the top of the sixth. Samuel Juarez on deck from the Kansas Crush. Alex Smith, D-Bat Texas, behind Juarez. If a couple guys can get aboard. Good chance to get on right here for Jason Jakubik. Foul ball from the other field just came crashing through and just missed some high-priced equipment. Our webcast equipment, again, thanks to GM28, Kyle Fino, and Mariah Trujillo heading up the effort from Goalmaster 28 or GM 28 providing the webcast service tonight. This ball is driven to the gap, going to get down. Will it be a couple of bases? Rounding first. Jakubik wants two, going to have a two-out double. Jason Jakubik drives the ball to the gap. And a runner on second with two away for Samuel Juarez. Samuel Juarez of Kansas Crush. Drew the number 55 tonight. That's pretty cool. Numbers just randomly assigned to the players on their all-star shirts. Samuel wears the 55 pretty nicely. Samuel at 5 feet 6 inches tall. Our information reported us tells us he can touch a 10-foot rim. At 5'6", got some hops. And here he's got a ball hit to Caleb Beasy at first base. Good swing by Samuel Juarez. Good defense tonight by Triple Crown Stars. These teams just randomly selected. The players just mixed in after the nominations and selections, and the defense has been good all night long. For the Stars, Caleb Beasley most recently on the line drive catch. Still just one run up through 6 innings for the SlumpBuster Stars. The Triple Crown Stars a big lead and the bats. It was Bobby Dix at the plate on the steal throw out in the bottom of the fifth. So Bobby Dix will be back up to bat here from St. Joe's Storm. Then Jacob Hinshaw, Andrew Miller to be followed by Ben Nass. So Dix, Hinshaw, Andrew Miller, and Nass, the batters in the bottom of 6 for that team in the third base dugout. Triple Crown Stars. On at the bottom of the 6th we go. Triple Crown Stars batting and leading by 6. And just right next to us right there is another tournament ball game going on, part of the SlumpBuster. 14-year-olds. They're waiting on that game to finish tonight to break pool and send everybody on to the playoffs again. Major rain yesterday caused a bunch of rescheduling. Good job by the Triple Crown staff to get things back up and running. So that game next to us featuring the Southside Express and the Southwest Outlaws, and 6 of those players, 3 from each team, were on our field when we started this game, and then they bolted from the dugout and went to play their own ball game. Just another of the fun experiences for the 13 and 14-year-old kids. Something to remember. Played in 2 games at the same time, basically. SlumpBuster Stars down by 6, need a quick inning here. They're going to have to face the bats of Bobby Dix, Jacob Hinshaw, Andrew Miller, and Ben Nass. Bobby Dix is in the box right now. He takes a strike for a 2-1 count. We're in the bottom of 6, and it's Nate Wadka pitching. There's Nate on the hill. Nate pitching to Devin Trumbley, the catcher, in this half inning. Swing and a miss, back to an even count now, 2-2. So Wadka, Trumbley, the battery. Caleb Maddle at first. Lane Boylan at second. Over at third is Tony Maggio. Shortstop, Zachary Escovedo. Full count pitch from the Stripey Sox is a strikeout pitch. Ball down, so going to have to make the throw out. Stepping out, clearing his lane is Devin Trumbley, and the out-recorded strikeout by Nate Wadka. Start off the bottom of the 6th. Jacob Hinshaw will bat. From Brighton Bulldogs, the Rochester Rattlers, Andrew Miller due up after him. So you got the full-length pants on the batter, Jacob Hinshaw. He's going full down to the shoes. We look at our pitcher again, Wadka. He's got those pants just above the knees, letting all that old Houston Oilers sock show. The horizontal stripes. Classic. Nate Wadka pitching. He plays for D-Bat Texas, so he's a Texas kid. They're paying a little tribute to the old Oilers there with his cap. You can see the color of the team, the powder blue. Pretty good 1-2 pitch. Got down, bounced around. Devin Trumbley saw earlier, and now we see again. Devin, well-schooled in the art of blocking, slid out and got a piece of that. Just in case the batter swings on that, if you're a catcher, you always have to sell out. You never know when a guy might fire at a breaking pitch. You're going to have to keep it in front. The backstop here is a whole zip code away from the plate, so that gets through. That's strikeout. Drop third strike here could be 2 bases. Small pop, a lot of foul ground. Hopping up, Trumbley makes the play. Nice job by Devin Trumbley. He helps earn that out. 2 away. Hinshaw pops out. Now Andrew Miller of Rochester Rattlers from Minnesota. Andrew, his favorite baseball memories, get a chance to play at Cooperstown Dreams Park in New York. One of the favorites of a lot of kids. Andrew Miller, the batter, said in the course of his baseball career, he's been an Eagle, a Laker, a Muskie, a Rattler, and next year he'll be a Panther. Mixing up the names, getting a lot of cool nicknames on the shirts. Struck out the last batter to clinch the Minnesota State tournament when he's in 5th grade. Now he's playing in the SlumpBuster All-Star game. 3 balls, no strikes, and lost him upstairs. So with 2 outs, Andrew Miller reaches by a walk, and Ben Nass of Aurora Thunder steps in. Ben, he has the distinction of being the 30, well, we cut some guys out, originally 34 guys in the batting order. Actually 6 of them who had to jump off the field. They all batted to start the game, so we're still talking about the 34 spot in the order. We told all the players before the game, and that's no insult. We didn't put you in the 34 hole because you're bad. It's just random assignments in the batting order. So Ben waited a long time to get to this spot in the order. It's finally here. It's the bottom of the 6th inning, and Ben gets his first AB of the All-Star game. And then we roll it over back to the top of the order. And that should be Nick Sir. The first 5 who batted in the order are gone to another field across the way there to play. So Nick Sir will be our on-deck batter after Ben Nass. 7 straight balls now thrown by Nate Wadka. Trying to get out of this. Got a couple of quick outs. Now having some trouble finding the zone. Back-to-back walks. Here comes Tim Robertson back out to check in with his pitcher. Appreciate the work that Tim Robertson was doing with the mound visits. In this case, I'm sure he's just checking in on making sure that Nate Wadka's feeling all right. And actually, there's a pitch count limit assigned in the All-Star game, and so Coach Robertson staying in command of that. And he'll change it out. Jacob Fila of Millard Blue Legends. Jacob Fila now taking over as a relief guy for SlumpBuster Stars. SlumpBuster Webcast presented by Baseball America, the nation's leading baseball resource from the major and minor leagues to prospects, draft, college, and high school. The MLB draft just happened. The College World Series getting underway just across town from us. You can keep up with all things baseball at baseballamerica.com. Thanks to Baseball America for supporting the SlumpBuster and presenting the SlumpBuster Webcast. The draft just completed. A bunch of players featured in Omaha just went in the draft. And speaking of Baseball America presenting these webcasts, talking about GM28, our technical provider for the webcast, thanks to Kyle Fino, Mariah Trujillo. They are streaming all the games from Council Bluffs Rec Complex. So there are 10 fields here at this complex we're at right now. Of course, there are fields all across Omaha being used for the tournament, but just those that are at Council Bluffs Rec Complex, those 10 fields, you can watch single camera streams, just a simple web stream with no audio and no bells and whistles, but a chance to have a camera look in at your player of choice. You can check all that at TripleCrownSports.com on the tournament page or at WatchTCS.com and watch single camera streams of all the games at Council Bluffs Rec Complex. And again, our 14-year-old championship game will be an enhanced webcast on Sunday morning, 11:15 Central Time. The 14-year-old championship will be featured right here on WatchTCS.com. Jacob Fila enters after a couple of walks were issued with 2 outs. And he's in jeopardy here with a ball. He'd load him up, and he did. That's 3 straight walks. Nick Sir with his second at-bat of the day. It's a walk to load him. That's a combined 12 straight balls, so our plate umpire, Herbert Moore, he's starting to cramp up or tighten up on the right arm. He'd like to pump a strike here. Jacob Philo would like to oblige him. He does, throws one over the plate, gets a swing out of it. Ground ball to second. And although the walks were aplenty, no runs come across. Second baseman Lane Boylan fielded that and threw it to Caleb Maddle. No runs up after 3 got aboard for the Triple Crown Stars. 7-1 after 6 innings. Again, we're playing an 8-inning ball game tonight. 2 more innings to go as we work down toward the bottom portion of the SlumpBuster Stars batting order. Alex Smith, Keelan Palmer, and Aaron Abraham, the 3 due up in the top of the 7th. Here we go to the top of the 7th inning with the SlumpBuster Stars trailing by 6, down 7-1. And Alex Smith of D-Bat Texas at the plate takes ball 1. Alex worked well behind the plate as a catcher earlier in the game. Caught the 1st and 5th innings. Had a throw out on a steal try. Several good blocks behind the dish. His first at bat pops it again. A lot of foul territory here. Plenty of room on this one. And caught by the Triple Crown Stars first baseman. That's Hunter Schumacher playing first. So Andrew Miller is pitching the top of the 7th. Andrew of the Rochester Rattlers has the pitching duties. Thrown to Jacob Walls. Hunter Schumacher at first. At second is Peter Nickerson. Third base Chris Jacobs. Shortstop Patrick Leary. In left field is Justin Molenpaw. Hit by pitch is going to put a runner aboard. Cooper Markham in center and Tyler Jensen in right. Make a little correction here. Lucas Plummer, scheduled to play the 8th inning at first base, is also in there playing the 7th inning. So Schumacher, we had a tweak. Wyatt Hodson was supposed to play there, but he is one of the players who had to head over and play his other game, his tournament game. So making some changes in the dugouts. Make sure we get that right. Thanks to not only our producer, but our eagle eye, Marty Tarr, spotting Lucas Plummer at first base. Alex Smith popped out to first and foul ground to start the inning. Keelan Palmer was hit by a pitch. Keelan of Golden Spikes on at first base. He's running. Throw is wide off the bag, and in safely with a steal is Keelan Palmer. Aaron Abraham, the first pitcher of the game for SlumpBuster Stars. He pitched the bottom of the first. He's now batting. Aaron has a 2-1 count, which is all-star teammate Keelan Palmer out at second base, 1 away. Nick Rubin is scheduled to bat next, followed by Austin Garrity. Met with all the players before the game and talked about the fact that the pitchers are put at the bottom of the orders because they get the most direct face time on the webcast by their pitching innings. So if we don't get all the way through the batting orders, That is what it is, and the pitchers have their chance to be featured on the hill. We're down to that pitcher portion of the order now for SlumpBuster Stars. Andrew Miller's pitch missed and a full count. 1 out. Full count pitch is slap foul. Another pitch coming for Aaron Abraham. Here's a payoff pitch. Again, hit hard down the third base line, but foul. Aaron Abraham, the batter. He's very interested in the weather and natural disasters. We had a combination of the two going on here the last couple of days in the Omaha area. All kinds of crazy weather and threats to personal safety and property. Good strikeout pitch there, climbing the ladder after a couple of foul-offs. Andrew Miller wins the battle with a strikeout pitch, 2 away, with Nick Rubin now up. And again, that teammate out there at second base, trying to get the second run of the game across for the SlumpBuster Stars. The ball out and away, got the outer edge, strike 1 to Nick Rubin. Nick of the San Francisco Hawks, back-to-back California kids after Aaron Abraham of the Santa Monica Arsenal. Now the Hawks. Rubin popped it up. Caught by one of the teammates who's here to watch his buddy play in the All-Star game, one of the Hit Club Renegades guys. Went right over our tent and caught a catch made out here on the pavement and out of play territory beyond the backstop. Flipped up looked like a knuckleball that went through the right side batter's box. Ducking away from that is Nick Rubin. I'm in an all-star game. I'm not wearing anything. I want to get a swing up there. We saw Keelan Palmer get hit by a pitch earlier in this inning. He's going to move to third now on the wild pitch. So Keelan Palmer 90 feet away, 2 outs. Nick Rubin batting. It's been a 2-2 count. A little mist has developed here in the later part of the evening. Just a light little something going on in the sky. Pretty good weather day today, though, in the Omaha area after big storms the last couple of days. Making a late decision on a 2-2 pitch. Nick Rubin, nice job to spoil something. Wasn't quite sure if that was going to be a strike, so at the last second got his bat out. Popped it foul right side. Austin Garrity on deck if Rubin can find a way aboard. And a full count. Tony Maggio would bat behind Austin Garrity if the inning stays alive. This ball chopped towards second, slow roller. Enough time to record the out. Peter Nickerson picked it up and got it to Lucas Plummer. One runner got around to third base, but that's where he'll end on the Rubin ground out. And we go to the bottom of the 7th again, an 8-inning game, planning to play the full 8. So that all the players get their chance to play their scheduled defensive spots and pitching assignments. And in the bottom of the 7th, we're working our way back through the upper part of the order now for Triple Crown stars Zach Surface, Patrick Leary, and Lucas Plummer scheduled to bat in the bottom of 7. There's a little grill over there. I'm going to have to send him over to get me a bratwurst. Oh, Kyle, 2 bratwurst. No. Kyle Fino, our Einstein, Stephen Hawking. What do you want to be? Technical Einstein. All right, the technological wizard behind the GM28 operation. Thanks to Kyle and Mariah and the whole crew for putting on the effort, not only this webcast, but all the single camera streams around Council Bluffs Rec Complex throughout all the sessions of the SlumpBuster. And again, our 14-year-old championship game on Sunday, 11:15 a.m. Central Time is scheduled time. Of course, that's a tournament bracket game, so the time could get tweaked a little bit depending on how the games in front of it, how long they take. But late on Sunday morning, you can catch the 14-year-old championship game of the SlumpBuster right here on WatchTCS.com and use hashtag IPlayTCS, hashtag IPlayTCS on Twitter. And you can tell us which All-Star you're cheering for tonight or who you think is going to win the College World Series. You can get in the game, use hashtag IPlayTCS. For the SlumpBuster Stars in the bottom of the 7th inning, Tyler Hill takes the hill. He's pitching to Sam Chesler. That's the battery, Tyler Hill and Sam Chesler. And on defense, Jared Metz at first, Reed Polino at second. Third base is Nevin Wall, the shortstop Carl Aikman. It's Colby Jernigan in left. Austin Garrity in right, or I'm going to make it in center. Austin Garrity in center and Keelan Palmer in right. And Zach Surface singled his first time with an RBI. Good swing by Zach his first time up. He's got another chance to hit in the All-Star game. Late on that pitch from Tyler Hill. Sam Chesler of Santa Monica Arsenal, the catcher. He receives a strike from a guy he just met tonight, Tyler Hill from Topeka, Kansas, and the Golden Spikes ball team. Tyler Hill bends one in there and gets a backwards K. So earlier, Zach Surface a single and an RBI. He's got a strikeout in his second at-bat, but he's a big part of the offensive output tonight. A big reason the Triple Crown Stars have that 7-1 lead. Now Patrick Leary. Swinging a foul back from Leary. Ball bounces in. Patrick Leary told us, got to mention his pet gecko, Leon. Pretty important part of Patrick's world. The gecko, his buddy Leon. Tyler Hill sends a pitch up. Stays in the count. Sends it full with one strikeout recorded already by Tyler Hill. Here's a 3-2 pitch. And he missed it in. Walk issued to Patrick Leary. That brings Lucas Plummer to the plate. Lucas of Slammers Thompson out of Colorado. Slow roller again. Going to have to hurry. Barehand pickup in time. Nicely played by the SlumpBuster Stars defense. At second base, Reed Polino. Jared Metz, the first baseman, got the reach in time. Riley Herrera, the batter, got a couple of nice loud woos from the crowd. His Brighton Bulldogs support group over here. Brighton Bulldogs of Colorado and Riley Herrera, their guy batting. Number 7 pitching Tyler Hill and number 7 batting Riley Herrera. strike, 2-1 count. Runner breaking from second to third, had a good jump and in safely, stolen base. Leary was moving on the ground out pitch. The ground out by Lucas Plummer. Leary moved on to second base and now steals third. Another full count put on the board here by Tyler Hill. Has a strikeout and a walk in the inning. Now he's got a couple of walks. Ground out mixed in there as well. Now it's Jacob Walls. Jacob Walls gets his second at-bat of the All-Star game from Bolingbrook, Illinois. Jacob plays for the Aurora Thunder. Runner goes on the first pitch. Little army fake, nothing doing. Second and third now with 2 outs. Swung and missed it, and a couple of strikes now with 2 outs. Jacob Walls said he just likes to help out in any situation as a player, just enjoys being called on to do whatever it takes. Coaches love to hear that. Fouled it away, gets another pitch on his 0-2 count. Hits it right side, slow roller, going to have time and get it over to first base. So the defense there again for SlumpBuster Stars. Reed Polino a couple of plays on ground balls, and Jared Metz making those catches at first base. And the 7th inning is closed. We've got an 8-inning ball game coming to the last go-round for both teams here, with the home team leading but scheduled to bat in the bottom of the 8th. Give all the players their time on the diamond during the All-Star game. 7-1 to the 8th inning, and it's going to be Austin Garrity, Tony Maggio, and Nate Wadka due up for the SlumpBuster Stars. Top of the 8th inning, Ben Nass, the pitcher. A little bit of that mist falling, and Industrial backed by the business view. Ben Nass pitching to Zach Surface in the top of the 8th inning for the Triple Crown Stars defense. Lucas Plummer has first base. Cooper Markham at second. At third is Riley Herrera. Nick Sir plays short. Outfielders, Braxton Antonelli in left, Aiden Smith in center, and Justin Molenpaw in right. It's the alignment defensively for the Triple Crown Stars, who've only given up 1 run in the game. And just 3 hits in the game so far through those first 7 innings for the SlumpBuster Stars. Pretty good pitching and great D by Triple Crown Stars All-Star team. Nass throws a pitch up for a 1-0 count to start off the top of the 8th inning. So it's Austin Garrity from Kansas Crush. We've got 6 batters left to get to the bottom of the order here, and there's a base hit. 4th base hit of the game is a bullet from Austin Garrity down the third base side. On the shortstop side, a third baseman. No chance there on the layout try by Riley Herrera. That was just a rocket. And Austin Garrity reaches. So Tony Maggio and then Nate Wadka. And we had a little check-in from one of the coaches with the SlumpBuster Stars between innings, Tim Robertson. They're going to send up the rest of their guys if they don't get to the bottom of the order before 3 outs here. Make sure everybody gets an at-bat. stolen base for Austin Garrity takes off the force. Double play no longer in order. Again, playing on a 60-90 diamond, a full-size field on grass here, so we've seen a lot of ground balls rolling around, good chances for double play balls. And the stolen base takes that away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tony Maggio of Mac Insights Indians. Ball bounces, gets loose, and a chance to move up for Austin Garrity. He'll go to third base. Garrity singled, still second, moves up on a wild pitch. Nobody out. And a 3-1 count to Tony Maggio. The 3-1 pitch is knocked up the middle. Back-to-back hits. Maggio drives in Austin Garrity. RBI single for Tony Maggio. Maggio was scheduled to pitch in the game, but he had pitching action earlier today in the tournament, so Eli Bergeron stepped in his place. And Maggio played a little bit of third base tonight, waited a long time to get his at-bat, and he produced. And now he steals, and he's going to stand up at second base for the second steal of the inning. Nate Wadka now batting with a teammate in scoring position. Big ball field here at Council Bluffs Rec Complex, where we're playing this all-star game. We've seen pretty much anything that gets to the gaps that's going to score a guy from second, because the outfielders are separated by quite a bit. The 400-foot center field fence and 325 down the lines. Ball snagged and kept in front by Zach Surface. Runner can't go. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nate Wadka of D-Bat, Texas. The batter, we saw Nate pitch in the 6th inning. Runner goes early, and he's safe. Ball bounces out. So getting an early go from Tony Maggio, and it pays off. He's in safely at third. The 3-1 pitch coming to Nate Wadka. Now a full count. Nate's mom and dad, Mike and Lori, made the trip to Omaha, a little family getaway to enjoy the College World Series and the Triple Crown SlumpBuster. Nate was born on September 11th, on the day of the terrorist attacks. Told us that was something unique about his background. Filed it off for another full count pitch. Both of his parents, Florida Gators. So Nate says his favorite college baseball team is Florida. Taking on Miami, I think, right? We got Florida playing Miami in an in-state showdown at the College World Series tomorrow night. This ball hit towards short. Going to be recorded for an out. Full count, good swing. Ball pretty nicely hit by Nate Wadka. It's a line out to shortstop for the first out of the top of the 8th inning. Shortstop Nick Surr was there with the glove. 4 SEC teams in the College World Series, and none of them play in the first round. They all got spread out across the 4 ball games, so the SEC could move teams into that upper side of the winners brackets in each of those 4 pods. one bird chirping at the park, and a fairly quiet crowd watching that swing by Tyler Hill, lifted to left, thinking about a tag and then backing off of it. A little fake tag at third base. Nice play in left field. Well done for the Triple Crown Stars defense. Gets a round of applause appreciating the defense. Braxton Antonelli makes the catch and denies a chance to tag for Tony Maggio. Tyler Hill hit it hard to left, but that's caught, and Logan Walters. So Walters and then Eli Berger in the last two in the lengthy batting order here. Eli Berggren is on deck with 2 outs. Logan Walters of the Lincoln Rebels. He hits it back up the middle, kind of hit a changeup, and he's going to be thrown out at first base, so the out recorded. We're going to get an at-bat for Eli Berggren here, but that'll end the official scoring or the official threat for the SlumpBuster Stars. That means the Triple Crown Stars are going to pick up a win and get a chance for a victory lap in the bottom of the 8th. They'll still bat their inning. Ball came off the bat. Ben Nass read it correctly and dodged it. The ball actually held up a little bit off the bat of Logan Walters. Wasn't hit quite as sharply as it first seemed off the swing. Pretty strong swing, just missed it a little bit. Now Eli Berggren takes his at-bat. Ben Nass finishing up his pitching appearance. Congratulations to Ben and everybody here tonight. Their selection to the SlumpBuster All-Star Game. Ben throws a bender that missed inside. Berggren almost took that off the shirt sleeve. Ben pitching, throws a strike, said he's got a crooked pinky finger, helps him grip his changeup. So he benefits from the crooked pinky finger, putting that to good use. Ball chopped, Berggren fouled it off his leg. Is down at the plate. And Ben Nass right there pitching said his love of baseball comes from playing baseball in the backyard with his brothers, Alec and Aiden. Having a good time in the yard, and now getting a chance to play in the All-Star Game. There was a jam shot here, and a diving catch. Nice play at second base. Gets a couple of claps to the glove from his pitcher, Ben Nass. That's a nice diving effort moving in on the ball. Cooper Markham punctuated. It's been a great night of defense for the Triple Crown Stars. It's a bunch of players who've never met before. They've never played together before, and they have put together something pretty impressive tonight defensively. And Cooper Markham, exclamation point. The Wayzata Trojans player, Markham, closes out that round of batting for the SlumpBuster Stars. So we'll roll out the bottom of the 8th. Again, a victory lap for the Triple Crown Stars, but this is the inning for a variety of players to get their chance to be showcased, and importantly, it's a chance for Logan Walters to throw an inning. So Logan's going to take the hill, do his work. We'll close out the bottom of the 8th in the final frame of the SlumpBuster All-Star Game. You see Logan warming up to his catcher, Peyton Smith. Logan Walters, the pitcher of the Lincoln Rebels out of Lincoln, Nebraska. It's a heck of a throwdown right there from catcher to second base. Peyton Smith of the Kansas Crush doing the catching, and he just threw a bullet. Favorite movie, American Sniper, I can see why. Picking guys off down at second with the strong arm from behind the plate. Peyton Smith, see if he gets a chance to throw against a runner going here in the bottom of the 8th. And Logan Walters, a talented pitcher, big guy on the hill. has the unique talent of being able to flip his eyelids inside out, and also a guy who loves the tough situations. This ball down the line, hopping off the hill, and in time. What a play by Logan Walters. It looked like maybe not going to roll foul. Walters decided to pick it up and make the throw, and he throws a rocket across the diamond to Peyton Hutchings at first base. Peter Nickerson grounds out 1-3 on about the farthest throw possible for the pitcher, field his own position. Chris Jacobs of Wayzata Trojans grounded out his first time up. Zach Lang is on deck. Chris batting now as the Wayzata Trojans, and Zach Lang next to the St. Joe's Storm. Bender, that ball pops out of the glove of Peyton Smith, picks it up and flips it to first base. Strikeout recorded, that's an out on Chris Jacobs, 2 away. Quick work here by Logan Walters with 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. This is it for the SlumpBuster All-Star game with 2 away. And the Triple Crown Stars wearing the blue shirts tonight. They've already sealed a victory, 7-2. Getting their last showcase round of at-bats. If this is an out, Logan Walters just did a great job of shutting things down quickly. That ball is picked out nicely at first base, thrown across from third baseman Ryan Emanuel, and Peyton Hutchings shows a good glove at first to seal the out. 5-3 on the putout. That ends our SlumpBuster All-Star game. Congratulations again to all the players who were selected for tonight's featured event of the festival night at the SlumpBuster. It's Triple Crown Stars 7, SlumpBuster Stars 2. Good luck to everybody as they move into the deep phases of the SlumpBuster tournament. Thank you for watching tonight. For GM28, our technical producers, our appreciation to them for putting in the effort to get everything up and running. For Mariah Trio, Kyle Fino, Marty Tarr, our entire Webcast crew, I'm Thad Anderson. For complete information on the SlumpBuster and all Triple Crown Sports events, visit triplecrownsports.com. SlumpBuster All-Star Game is presented by Baseball America and produced by Triple Crown Sports in association with GM28 Productions. College World Series starts tomorrow. For all you heading over there, enjoy the games at TD Ameritrade. Thanks for joining us tonight on WatchTCS.com. Remember to join us on Sunday for the 14-year-old championship game, 11:15 a.m. Central Time on WatchTCS.com. The 14's championship game right here on WatchTCS.com. Congratulations to all of our players tonight. We'll talk to you again Sunday from Council Bluffs Recreation Complex and the Triple Crown Omaha SlumpBuster.